The National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not have specific provisions that mandate internal inspections of mobile homes prior to reconnecting electrical service based solely on their age or vacancy. However, there are several sections of the NEC that may be relevant. Article 90.3 requires electrical inspectors to ensure that electrical installations comply with the NEC and local codes. Article 110.3b states that inspectors must identify and report any hazardous conditions found during their inspection that could potentially lead to electrical fires. Article 225.20 requires a qualified electrician to verify the condition of existing wiring before connecting a new service or reconnecting a service that has been disconnected for more than 60 days. Article 225.48 requires the installation of a disconnect at the service entrance of the mobile home. Local codes and ordinances may have additional requirements for electrical inspections of mobile homes based on their age or other factors. It is recommended to contact the local building or electrical inspection department to inquire about any specific requirements in your area. While the NEC does not specifically require internal inspections of older mobile homes, there are several potential risks that should be considered before reconnecting electrical service. Firstly, older mobile homes may have aluminum branch circuits which are more prone to corrosion and overheating than copper circuits. Secondly, prolonged vacancy can allow for rodents or other pests to damage electrical wiring. Thirdly, the age of the mobile home may indicate that the electrical system has not been updated or maintained to current standards. To minimize the risk of electrical fires in older mobile homes, the following recommendations should be considered. 1. Have the electrical system inspected by a qualified electrician before reconnecting electrical service. 2. Consider replacing aluminum branch circuits with copper circuits. 3. Address any hazardous conditions identified by the electrician or inspector. 4. Regularly inspect the electrical system for signs of damage or wear. It is important to consult the specific edition of the NEC adopted by the local jurisdiction, as requirements can change between editions. A qualified electrician should be consulted to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and standards. Aluminum wiring, commonly found in older mobile homes, presents unique challenges. Aluminum expands and contracts more than copper with temperature changes, which can lead to loose connections. These loose connections can cause arcing, overheating, and potentially fires. Special connectors and techniques are required when working with aluminum wiring to ensure safe and reliable connections. Regular inspection of these connections is also crucial. When a mobile home has been vacant for an extended period, various factors can compromise the electrical system. Rodents may chew on wiring insulation, creating shorts or exposing live conductors. Moisture can cause corrosion and deterioration of electrical components. Dust and debris can accumulate in electrical panels and outlets, increasing the risk of overheating. Before reconnecting power to a vacant mobile home, a thorough inspection is essential to identify and address any potential hazards. The age of the mobile home is another significant factor to consider. Older electrical systems may not meet current safety standards. Wiring insulation can become brittle and crack over time, increasing the risk of shorts. The electrical panels may be undersized or lack adequate overcurrent protection. Outdated appliances and fixtures can also pose safety risks. Upgrading the electrical system to meet current codes and standards can significantly improve safety and reliability. When an electrician inspects a mobile home's electrical system, they typically perform several tests and inspections. These may include a visual inspection of wiring, outlets, and fixtures, testing for proper grounding, checking the condition of the electrical panel, and measuring voltage and current levels. The electrician will also look for any signs of damage, such as frayed wires, loose connections, or water damage. Any identified issues should be repaired or replaced before power is restored. Replacing aluminum branch circuits with copper circuits is a proactive measure to improve the safety and reliability of the electrical system. Copper is a more stable and corrosion-resistant material than aluminum, reducing the risk of loose connections and overheating. While replacing all the wiring can be a significant investment, it can provide long-term peace of mind and reduce the risk of electrical fires. Addressing any hazardous conditions identified by an electrician or inspector is crucial for ensuring safety. This may involve repairing or replacing damaged wiring, tightening loose connections, replacing faulty outlets or fixtures, or upgrading the electrical panel. It is important to use qualified electricians and approved materials for all electrical repairs. Regular inspections of the electrical system can help identify potential problems before they become serious hazards. Look for signs of damage, such as frayed wires, cracked outlets, or flickering lights. Test ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, outlets regularly to ensure they are functioning properly. If you notice any unusual smells or sounds coming from electrical equipment, investigate immediately. By taking these precautions, you can significantly reduce the risk of electrical fires in older mobile homes. The National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, and other organizations provide additional resources and information on electrical safety. Consulting with a qualified electrician and following all applicable codes and standards are essential for ensuring a safe and reliable electrical system. The NEC provides a comprehensive set of guidelines for electrical installations, but it is not a substitute for professional judgment and expertise. Electrical work should always be performed by qualified individuals who are familiar with the NEC and local codes. Understanding the specific requirements for mobile homes is crucial for ensuring safety and compliance. Mobile homes often have unique electrical systems that require special attention. Consulting with an electrician who has experience working with mobile homes is highly recommended. They can identify potential hazards and recommend appropriate solutions. When reconnecting electrical service to a mobile home, it is important to follow a systematic approach. Firstly, visually inspect the entire electrical system for any obvious signs of damage or deterioration. Secondly, test all outlets and circuits to ensure they are functioning properly. Thirdly, verify that the grounding system is intact and effective. Fourthly, check the electrical panel for proper overcurrent protection. Fifthly, address any identified issues before restoring power. Taking these steps can help prevent electrical fires and ensure the safety of the occupants. Aluminum wiring requires special attention due to its unique properties. Use antioxidant compounds when making connections to prevent corrosion. Tighten connections regularly to compensate for expansion and contraction. Consider using crimp-on connectors specifically designed for aluminum wiring. Avoid mixing aluminum and copper wiring directly, as this can lead to galvanic corrosion. When replacing aluminum wiring, use copper wiring of the appropriate gauge. Ensure that all electrical work is performed by a qualified electrician who is familiar with aluminum wiring techniques. Vacant mobile homes can present a variety of challenges to the electrical system. Rodents can chew on wiring insulation, creating exposed conductors. Insects can nest in electrical panels and outlets, causing shorts. Moisture can cause corrosion and deterioration of electrical components. Dust and debris can accumulate in electrical equipment, increasing the risk of overheating. Before reconnecting power to a vacant mobile home, thoroughly clean and inspect the entire electrical system. Repair or replace any damaged components and address any identified hazards. Consider having a professional pest control service inspect the mobile home for rodent and insect infestations. Age-related deterioration is a common problem in older mobile homes. Wiring insulation can become brittle and crack over time, exposing live conductors. Electrical panels can become corroded and unreliable. Outlets and switches can wear out and become loose. Fixtures and appliances can become outdated and inefficient. When inspecting an older mobile home's electrical system, pay close attention to these age-related issues. Replace any components that show signs of deterioration. Consider upgrading the electrical system to meet current safety standards. Grounding is an essential safety feature of any electrical system. It provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping the circuit breaker and preventing electrical shock. In mobile homes, the grounding system is often connected to the metal frame of the home. Verify that the grounding system is intact and effective. Check the grounding electrode conductor, which connects the grounding system to the earth. Ensure that all outlets and appliances are properly grounded. Test the grounding system with a multimeter to verify its resistance. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to protect electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. They interrupt the flow of current when it exceeds a safe level, preventing overheating and fires. Ensure that the electrical panel has the correct size circuit breakers for each circuit. Test the circuit breakers regularly to verify that they are functioning properly. Replace any circuit breakers that are damaged or malfunctioning. Never bypass or disable overcurrent protection devices. Electrical safety is a shared responsibility. Homeowners, tenants, electricians, and inspectors all play a role in ensuring that electrical systems are safe and reliable. By following the recommendations outlined in this video and consulting with qualified professionals, you can significantly reduce the risk of electrical fires and protect yourself and your family from electrical hazards. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity. If you are not comfortable performing electrical work yourself, hire a qualified electrician. Never work on electrical equipment while it is energized. Always turn off the power at the circuit breaker before working on any electrical components. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. Follow all applicable codes and standards. By taking these precautions, you can minimize the risk of electrical accidents and ensure the safety of your home and family. Furthermore, if you are in a position to decide, consider hiring an electrical engineer to inspect the electrical system. An electrical engineer can provide an in-depth analysis of the system and identify potential problems that may not be apparent to a standard electrician. While this may be more costly, it can provide a greater peace of mind, especially in older mobile homes. Lastly, consider installing arc fault circuit interrupters, or SIs. A SIs are a type of circuit breaker that can detect arc faults, which are a common cause of electrical fires. They can provide an extra layer of protection against electrical fires, especially in older homes with aluminum wiring.